It was the 1880s, the dawn of the electric age. Cities still flickered by candlelight, factories ran on steam, and the night belonged to darkness. Then came two men who promised to change the world, but in very different ways. On one side, Thomas Edison, the tireless inventor, the savvy businessman, the self-made American icon. On the other, Nikola Tesla, the mysterious genius from Serbia, obsessed with energy, frequency, and the hidden patterns of the universe. Their rivalry would spark one of history's greatest technological battles, a war of wires, egos, and ideas. This is the story of how Tesla and Edison fought to light the modern world. The late 19th century was an age of explosive innovation. Telegraphs, railroads, and industry were transforming life faster than ever before. Edison had already made a name for himself. He was the Wizard of Menlo Park. By the 1880s, he had invented the phonograph, the carbon microphone, and most famously, a practical, long-lasting light bulb. But Edison's grand vision for electrifying cities depended on a system he believed in passionately: direct current, or DC. It was safe, it was reliable, but it was incredibly limited. DC power couldn't travel far without losing strength. This meant that to light up a city, you'd need a power station every few blocks. It was a massive, expensive problem. Tesla arrived in America in 1884, a young immigrant with big dreams, a letter of introduction to Edison, and very little money in his pocket. But what he did have was a head full of revolutionary ideas. Tesla believed in a different kind of power, alternating current, or AC. This system could send electricity over vast distances efficiently, using transformers to easily raise and lower voltage. When Tesla first met Edison, it seemed like a perfect match, the established master and the brilliant apprentice. Edison hired him on the spot. But their partnership was doomed from the start. According to Tesla's own accounts, Edison once promised him $50,000, a fortune back then, to improve his DC generators. When Tesla succeeded, Edison laughed it off, saying, "You don't understand our American humor." For Tesla, this was no joke. He quit on the spot after leaving Edison. Tesla struggled. He was forced to dig ditches just to survive. His revolutionary ideas dismissed as impractical fantasies. But soon he found a powerful ally, George Westinghouse, another inventor and entrepreneur who saw the incredible potential in AC power. Together, Tesla and Westinghouse set out to challenge Edison's electric empire. Edison, feeling the threat of this new competition, fought back with everything he had. He launched a ruthless public campaign against AC, claiming it was deadly and unsafe. To prove his point, Edison's team held gruesome public demonstrations where they electrocuted animals, dogs, horses, even an elephant, using AC current, all to terrify the public. It was pure propaganda, a war of fear. And for a while, it worked. But science doesn't bend easily. Tesla and Westinghouse's AC system was simply far more efficient. The real turning point came in 1893 when Chicago hosted the world's Columbian Exposition, the biggest and most spectacular fair in modern history. It was a bid to light up the night, and Edison's company, betting on its failure, refused to supply the power. Using Tesla's groundbreaking AC generators, he lit the entire fair, over 100,000 bulbs blazing against the night sky. It was a spectacle no one had ever seen. For the first time, millions witnessed the power of alternating current, safe and absolutely magnificent. The crowd was stunned. AC had won their hearts, and soon it would win the world. After their triumph at the World's Fair, Tesla and Westinghouse achieved their biggest victory yet, the Niagara Falls Power Project. They harnessed one of the world's great natural wonders, building a system to send hydroelectric power 26 miles away to the city of Buffalo, New York, a feat Edison's DC system could never accomplish. When the lights came on in Buffalo in 1896, the modern electrical era had truly begun. The age of AC had arrived. But while Tesla's ideas triumphed, his personal life took a darker turn. Despite his brilliance, Tesla was a terrible businessman. He famously tore up lucrative contracts, trusted the wrong people, and gave away patents that could have made him one of the richest men in the world. Edison, on the other hand, built an empire. His companies eventually merged to become General Electric, one of the largest and most powerful corporations in history. Tesla, meanwhile, grew more eccentric. He dreamed of wireless power, global energy transmission, and even fantastical death rays. But his ambitious projects failed to find funding, and investors lost faith. By the time he died in 1943, he was living alone in a New York hotel room, feeding pigeons and sketching inventions the world just wasn't ready for. Today, Tesla and Edison represent two different sides of innovation itself. Edison was the practical inventor, the master of turning ideas into profitable industries. Tesla was the pure visionary, dreaming of a future without limits. Their rivalry wasn't just about electricity. It was a battle over what kind of world we wanted to build. One of safe, contained power, or one of bold, boundless energy. Modern life runs on the legacies of both men. Edison gave us the infrastructure, the business model for invention, and the light bulb that started it all. But Tesla gave us the system, the alternating current that now powers our entire planet. Even the company that bears his name today, Tesla Inc., carries forward that same spirit of daring, forward-thinking innovation. To men, two visions. One illuminated the world through persistence, the other through pure imagination. And together, through competition and conflict, Edison and Tesla created the spark that still lights our lives today. If you enjoyed this journey into history, please give this video a like and subscribe for more stories like this one. We'll see you in the next.